Due to the nature of my nighttime work, I rarely get the chance to watch any UFC fights. As a lifelong martial artist with an intense training regimen, I truly enjoy watching high-level combat competition, even though I've never discussed it publicly. Luckily, this weekend's UFC fight started considerably earlier than normal, allowing me to watch every fight live. UFC Abu Dhabi, aka UFC on ABC 9 or UFC on ABC Whittaker vs. D. Ritter, was quite the entertaining card. Half of the prelims were finishes, all ending before the third round, but even the fights that went to a decision were all fairly exciting to watch. One that I probably enjoyed most was seeing Davey Grant win. I've been watching Grant since his time on The Ultimate Fighter in 2013. Guess I hadn't realized just how long ago it was, because Grant is now 39. And as a man in his 40s, I often root for the old vet, especially a fighter like him, showing younger fighters that they still have a lot to learn. I don't know how much longer Grant has before he decides to hang up the gloves, but I'll be cheering him on until that day comes. But as far as new beginnings go, Bryce Mitchell had a successful bantamweight debut, and I'm looking forward to seeing how far he can go in this division. But the man that really stole the show, well, at least on the prelims, was Stephen Wynn and his absolutely dominating performance over Muhammad Yahya. Not only did Wynn earn a Performance of the Night bonus, but he set a new record for the most knockdowns in a single fight, with 6. There may have only been one finish on the main card, but like the prelims, there were a number of exciting fights. Obviously, Bogdan Guskov's KO finish of Nikita Krylov was quite the spectacle. And now I'm not sure where this leaves Krylov after 2 brutal knockout losses, but the bout that won fight of the night needs some recognition. Sharabutin Magomedov and Marc-Andre Barriault put on one hell of a fight. And while Barriault had some good moments, in the end, Magomedov took the victory. After seeing the co-main event with Peter Yan and Marcus McGee, I really want to see Yan get another title shot. I think he's earned it, and he's got a better argument than anyone I can think of, though McGee fought well, and I still think he should get a ranked opponent in his next fight. And now we come to the main event, and I don't think there's anyone on the planet who's happier that Rainier D. Ritter defeated Robert Whittaker than Bo Nickel. That loss is aging really well. In fact, D. Ritter may even get the next middleweight title shot off this win, but we can't be certain at this point. In professional MMA, it's often accepted that you're only as good as your last win, so it doesn't surprise me to hear people saying that Whittaker is washed up, some even saying he should retire, but I don't necessarily think that's the case. It was a closely competitive fight, and I really thought when Whittaker dropped RDR and followed up with some ground and pound that the fight was just seconds from being over. And while it was previously theorized by many that RDR was highly underrated, I don't think anyone can deny it now. Personally, I'd like to see Whittaker fight Sean Strickland, but it looks like Strickland could be rematching Adesanya. But whatever direction the middleweight division goes, I hope I'm fortunate enough to catch a few more events live. Though my nightly festivities will most likely prevent that, I always make time to watch the fights afterward. I partake in combat on a daily, or rather nightly basis, and while I didn't start for this for anything other than a sense of justice, talking about high-level MMA really wants me to try my chances in the octagon. Who knows, maybe it'll happen. Take care, fight freaks. Until next time.